This is your WCIA 3 forecast first, sponsored by CIBM Bank.
Thank you for joining us for the 9 o'clock hour of the morning show. We've got some clearing, at least drying out conditions here across portions of our viewing area. This is what it looks like in Effingham on our Flag America iNet camera. The reason why that's the case is because most of our storms now are moving off into Indiana. We still do have some rain showers, and we still do have some rumbles of thunder at times, but the really heavy rain, as you can tell, with the reflectivity is no longer present. But still, though, steady rain, essentially east of I-57. Dew points right now remain, unfortunately, very uncomfortable in the low 70s for much of the area. And our winds are kind of variable, too, depending on where those storms are. But as we look at our forecast planner, you'll see that we have the chance for a few more scattered showers and storms that'll be here throughout the afternoon. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Alrighty, Jack, thank you so much. And we thank you at home for joining us this Friday. I'm Matthew White.
And I'm Karina Rubio. We have a lot in store for you in the next hour of the morning show. But first, let's take a look at your eye-opener. Lawmakers are making moves toward gun reform. We'll tell you more about the reaction from the most recent mass shooting.
Also, there was a baby cub that made it into someone's home. We'll have more on that in our trending topics of the day.
And it's a message from one Central Illinois rabbi taking it on the road, how he's trying to help a community heal after tragedy. All that and more in store for you on the morning show, which starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is The Morning Show on WCIA 3 News.
It's like it's almost polarizing our communities rather than trying to come together for a solution.
Well, calls for change after mass shootings have almost become predictable. Lawmakers and gun reform advocates still remain divided, though, as the death toll rises. And the U.S. has already seen over 300 mass shootings so far in 2022.
The partisan divide is unchanged following the 4th of July shooting in Highland Park. Investigative reporter Renee Cooper takes a deeper dive into this issue.
We need to be talking to each other more and thinking about how can we combine our solutions rather than just, digging into one perspective like it's going to change everything.
Rachel Garth is a U of I professor who has dedicated her career to violence prevention research.
And so that kids can grow up with a safer home, school, and community environment.
Garth says that's where prevention efforts have to start, and she's a part of that.
We do a lot of bullying prevention, teen dating violence prevention programs. A lot of it is intention so that we give youth the skills and kind of norms at an earlier age so that later on they don't engage with violence in the community.
Something she says has to become the norm with the federal government's backing.
Because I do think it can prevent things from like this happening.
And that's part one of her three-pronged solution. The second is in line with Republican opinion, increasing federal funding for mental health.
And until I think that becomes more of a priority for our communities, and I think we're going to keep seeing these things happening.
But the reason behind mass shootings is much more muddled. A review published in the American Journal of Public Health says there's no evidence to suggest people diagnosed with mental illness are more likely to commit gun crimes than anyone else. In fact, it was related to fewer than 5% of gun deaths between 2001 and 2010. Its link to mass shootings is still being studied.
Mental health is also occurring in this social community where there are these laws and these policies around gun violence that cannot be ignored, whether it's banning, large capacity magazines or having more purchaser licensing laws. Quite a bit of research has come out showing that this can have an impact.
A call for a ban on assault-style guns has been echoed by Democrats all week. Gun violence research group Everytown found they accounted for 16% of the country's mass shootings between 2009 and 2020. But they were behind a quarter of the death toll and 76% of all mass shooting injuries. As for large capacity magazines that allow a shooter to fire in rapid succession, those were involved in more than half of mass shootings in the same 12 years.
That was Renee Cooper. The latest publications come from 2020 before gun violence set another record in 2021. On Monday, an assault rifle was used to fire 70 rounds into the Highland Park crowd, and before that, to kill 19 children and 2 teachers in Uvalde, Texas. That's a fraction of the at least 350 mass shooting deaths this year alone. Now, the city of Champaign is hosting a meeting about gun violence response this weekend. The public is invited to join the conversation from 3:30 to 5 o'clock. That's set for this Saturday at the Hayes Recreation Center on Church Street.
Well, Darren Bailey is a Republican candidate for governor, and he's sticking to his campaign promise to get rid of the FOID card, even in the wake of the Highland Park shooting. Bailey pins FOID card system failures on Governor J.B. Pritzker, and he was recently asked how he would replace or improve the background checks. As a response, Bailey said he wouldn't. He said the federal background check system is good enough. The suspected shooter in Monday's mass shooting, though, passed 5 federal background checks.
The FOID card system is simply to pilfer money from people's pockets. That's all it does. We have the federal firearm background check. We have age limits. We have waiting periods. We have the Firearms Restraining Act, which was passed to take care of this very issue. It's not working. The FOID card's not working, and it needs to go.
Now, Bailey also apologized again for comments that made national headlines, and they were made in the immediate aftermath of this shooting. Bailey said that he would pray for the Highland Park community, but also said people should, quote, move on and celebrate their 4th of July.
Police say a man is responsible for setting at least 4 fires in Champaign County in the last 4 months. 32-year-old Jamal Carter was charged with aggravated arson in connection to one of them. That happened in late May at his relative's house in Champaign. The prosecution says Champaign and Rantoul police have since tied Carter to 2 additional arson cases at his relative's home on Centennial Drive and another 2 fires set at his father's home on Gleason Drive in Rantoul.
Now the fact that the defendant has gone back and attempted to set the house on fire again and actively ran from the police multiple times, the state would respectfully request that the bond be increased.
Carter is in custody and bail has been set at $500,000. If convicted, he faces between 6 and 30 years in prison. The state's attorney's office intends to file additional charges. And we have new details for you from a fire at a movie theater. This happened last week at the AMC Theater in Champaign. There was smoke in one of those theaters. The sprinklers went off and put out a fire in 3 seats. More seats also had heat damage. A cause is still under investigation. But if you have any information, you can call Champaign Police or Crime Stoppers.
Well, a Ford County man pleaded guilty to attempted kidnapping. Paul Thiesfield was accused of hitting a woman with his car, and that was in December of 2020. Officials say that he was trying to incapacitate and sexually assault her. Handcuffs, chokers, a cattle prod, and other items were also found at his place of work. So now Thiesfield faces up to 21 years in prison. Turning your attention now to a news follow-up for you this morning. Frederick Koss was president of the Tolono Unity School Board, and he was arrested after being accused of touching himself at a Champaign park. He was charged with a misdemeanor and released on a $100 bond, and State's Attorney Julia Reed says he was not charged with a felony, and it's because it did not happen within 500 feet of a school with children present. There is nothing in the statute regarding a park, but if convicted, he could face nearly a year behind bars. We have reached out to the school board for comment, and we're still waiting to hear back. So now that you're up to speed on the news, we're going to check in with Jack for the weather. Jack, as we look out live in Effingham, we can see those droplets on the camera because we saw some much-needed rain this morning.
Yes, we did. We have cloudy skies right now with shower and storm chances here that'll be kind of more spotty here as we go throughout the rest of the morning hours and into the afternoon hours. We will expect there to be not as much in the way of widespread rain showers or storms anymore, but this is what things look like on Storm Tracker Doppler. Most of the heavy rain and storms are currently in Indiana now, and they've also kind of fizzled out a little bit too. So we'll zoom in. There we've got some heavier rain showers and storms kind of by the Charleston, Mattoon area, but a lot of the rain that we have is just kind of your steady rain as we have most of that now to the east of I-57. And again, you can see that we have those spotty storms across Iowa. Those will be potentially moving into our area here. So again, we have the chance for more in the way of some scattered showers and storms. Temperatures right now are in the low 70s. We've got dew points that are also right there too. And you'll see that our wind speeds are quite variable out of the generally south direction at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. So your cast high temperatures for today, a lot of us will be in the low and middle 80s for our highs, and we are calling for there to be more in the way of, like I said, some spotty showers throughout the day, but things are going to be much more comfortable by the time we get towards the weekend. Guys, a little busy back here. Lots going on, but by the time we get to the weekend, things will be much more quiet, which would be nice.
Absolutely. All right, looking forward to that, just in time for the weekend there.
Yes.
Now turning to our trending topics of the day. First up, a curious bear cub found itself in some trouble at a home in Lake Tahoe. Take a look at this video. He was caught on camera clinging to a windowsill, trying to get back to its mom and sibling. Northern California's Bear League says the family of bears was able to get into the house, but one little cub wasn't able able to get out. He got trapped inside a room alone when a door closed. A neighbor heard the mama bear crying and calling for help. That's when the Bear League jumped in. They say the mom must have known everything would be okay because, surprisingly, she just waited on the deck patiently until she got her cub back.
The
Such
Bear
a good
League?
story there. The Bear League. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Look how he's climbing.
I feel so bad for him. He's probably freaking out.
Oh, yeah.
You know he was. Oh, man.
Little guy all just like sprawled out like that.
I hate to say, but I probably would have tried to keep him just because he's so cute. Like if he was,
Little
sweet,
pet.
yeah.
Just a little pet.
It's bigger than he's going to scratch your face off of you.
Good point. I may not have a face later in the week, but
Mama Bear may have had some run-ins with the Bear League before to be like so calm, waiting for.
She's used to
like,
it.
all right, yep. I had another one, you know. A couple kids got stuck last year. The Bear League came in and they were all right. I gave them a 5-star rating.
Right? 5-star rating on that Google review.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad the mom didn't bust in trying to get a cub too.
Everyone was safe.
Could have been worse.
So the European Union is looking to eliminate driving over the speed limit. Yesterday, the EU announced intelligent speed assistance. The groundbreaking technology is mandatory for all new car models introduced to the European market. The system will be made in all new cars sold in the EU starting in July, not too far away, of 2024. Intelligent speed assistance has the ability to slow the car's speed to bring it to within the limit. The ultimate goal is to reduce the amount of fatalities caused by cars traveling at high speeds.
So you wouldn't have a choice with this feature. It would just stop.
Talk about government oversight on this one.
So wait, cars would have a software built into it where if it knows where you're at and
GPS.
it won't let you go past that.
Yep, GPS would know. It would know where you're at, so what the speed limit should be, and then it can track how fast you're going and pump the brakes.
So without you even controlling it, it'll just start to slow your car down.
Yeah.
So
Sounds good in theory, but what about if you're in an emergency? You see a car coming behind you, you need to veer and speed off to the left or whatever it may be. You could see it being an issue in some cases.
I don't like it one bit.
what if you doze off and then like you just happen to go a little too fast and then you jolt away because the car's slowing down? That'd be.
Well, that would be, I guess, a good situation.
I guess it could
wake
help.
you up. But, you know, yeah, it's a little too
More
much.
control, huh?
A little too much. A little too much.
Just got to follow the speed.
Plus, it's like, what are you going to do in Germany with the Autobahn then? It's like,
True.
Are they going to put a limit there, or is it going to be like, yep, it's not going to turn on because you can go 200 miles an hour if you want to? Like,
Good point.
I don't know.
I mean, driving is just about being able to have control over the car to make sure you know what's going on, and you can see how that kind of defeats the purpose here.
Definitely not moving over there now.
Don't want to see it here.
Got to have self-control.
Got self-control.
Alrighty, well, we do have a sad trend. Hollywood legend James Caan has died. You may have seen the headline. The actor had roles in many notable movies, which we enjoyed one of them. He was best known for his role as Sonny Corleone, which was in The Godfather, the famous 1974 movie. He played the hot-tempered, violent eldest son of Marlon Brando, as he was the head of the Corleone family. Caan almost didn't get the role of Sonny in The Godfather, but by the way, he was originally cast as the younger brother, but the director insisted that he play that iconic role. But in his lifetime overall, James Caan was nominated for 4 Golden Globes, plus 2 Emmys and an Oscar. And he was also awarded with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That was back in 1978.
Yeah, that was sad news seeing that one
Very
coming
much.
through the news yesterday, because, yeah, I mean, Sonny Corleone, I mean, like, that's such an amazing part that he played in.
Absolutely.
It's crazy how it happened, too, so soon after Ray Liotta's passing as well, kind of back-to-back there.
Definitely a hit to the Hollywood community for sure.
And then, you know, he was in a lot of really cool movies, a lot of like diverse movies too. Like I know, like we kind of think about him more recently, you know, as being the dad in Elf.
That's a good point.
But,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
forget he was.
But being in the movie Brian's Song was also just like a very touching movie too, and just showed like he had a really big range. You know, he could be, you know, hot-headed Sonny, or he could be, you know, the you know, lovable dad too.
Well, he was annoyed with Elf too. So.
But he eventually warmed up.
Oh, man, definitely a great career there.
Absolutely.
All right, well, still to come here on The Morning Show, Matthew has a community count story for you today.
That's right. We're going to take a focus on mental health, and we're going to show you where access has become easier in Paris, Illinois. We'll be right back.